بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Unit 2 Audio Exercises تمارين الاستماع. Unit 2 Lesson 1.
Section 21. Listen and match each speaker to a picture. Simon.
I got a mobile from my father when I started secondary school. I use it mostly to send text messages. I like sending texts and getting texts. I always try to find new ways of using letters and numbers in my texts. It's fun. Like a new language.
Kamal. I bought my mobile with my own pocket money. I don't use it to chat much, but I play a lot of games on it. I like playing them when I go on long car trips with my parents. This is my favourite game. It's called Snake. Amna.
My parents gave me a mobile phone for my birthday. I use it all the time, but not at school, of course. I love chatting to my friends. My parents like me having a mobile because I can keep in touch with them wherever I am. Yesterday, for example, I went to my friend's house after school. I called my mother from the bus and told her I'd be late. I bet that's her now. Hello? Oh, hi, Mum. I thought it would be you.
Amira.
My parents bought me a laptop computer when I got a place at medical school. They thought it would be really useful. And they were right. I always write my essays on it. I also use it to do research on the internet and to send and receive emails. The great thing about a laptop is that, well, you can use it anywhere, in cafes and libraries and on the train, as well as at home.
Aziz.
It's my birthday today. Some of my friends sent me birthday cards in the post. But I also received a few e-cards. You know, electronic cards that come by email. This one is from my sister Nadia. It's so funny. You hear a tune and the bird does a little dance.
Nizrin.
My mobile has a camera which I use all the time. It's brilliant. You can take pictures or make tiny films with it. Yesterday I took this really nice photo of my brother Ali. He didn't like it much. He said it was too close.
Activity Book Unit 2 Lesson 1 Page 27. Exercise A. Here are some of the things people said about communication. Use verbs from the box in the past simple to fill in the gaps.
A. Listen and check your answers.
My parents gave me a mobile phone for my birthday.
Give, gave.
Yesterday, for example, I went to my friend's house after school.
Go, went.
I called my mother from the bus.
Call, called.
And told her I'd be late.
Tell, told.
I got a mobile from my father
Get, got.
when I started secondary school.
Start, started.
Yesterday, I took this really nice photo of my brother Adil.
Take, took.
He didn't like it much.
Not like, didn't like.
He said it was too close.
Say, said.
I bought my mobile with my own pocket money.
Buy, bought.
They thought it would be really useful.
Think, thought.
And they were right.
Be, were.
Some of my friends sent me birthday cards in the post.
send, sent.
But I also received a few e-cards.
Receive, received. Activity book, lesson 1, exercise C, page 27.
C. Listen and check your answers. Then listen and repeat. 1,
Phone game.
2,
Laptop computer.
3,
Mobile phone.
4,
Camera phone.
5,
Text message.
6,
Pocket money.
7,
Birthday card.
Unit 2, lesson 2, page 21.
listen and read.
Hurry up, we're going to be late.
My hair's still wet.
Here, don't waste time with a towel. Use this hairdryer.
Is this thing yours?
Of course not. It's my sister's.
How does it work?
It's simple. Plug it in and turn it on.
Turn it on.
Yes, press the black button to turn it on.
But what's this red button?
The red button has got 3 positions. If you push it down, you get cool air. If you keep it in the middle, you get warm air. And you get hot air if you push it up.
Okay. I suppose I want cool air, don't I?
No, don't use the cool setting. It's best to select hot if you want your hair to dry fast.
You really know a lot about it, don't you? Are you any good at fixing computers?
Unit 2, lesson 2, page 29.
A. Listen and repeat.
Hurry up. Here. Of course not. How does it work? It's simple.
Unit 2, lesson 2, page 30.
E. Listen and mark the stress on the words in bold. 1. Whose is this washing machine? Whose is this old machine? 2. Did she get lots of birthday cards? Did she get lots of pretty cards? 3. How much pocket money did you get? How much foreign money did you get? 4. I've just had a long message from him. I've just had a text message from him. 5. Do you want to play a different game? Do you want to play a computer game?
Unit 2, lesson 7, page 36.
B. Listen and check your answers.
Would you like to go for a walk to the shops? Not really. I don't feel like it. It's so hot today. We can walk to Abu Nawas Park. It's nice and cool there. But that's such a long way to walk. Don't be so lazy. You'll like it when we get there. It's so lovely and shady under the trees. Oh no. Why don't we go tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Friday and it'll be really crowded. How do you know? I went there last Friday with Latifa and it was so crowded we couldn't get a seat in the shade. You're exaggerating a bit, aren't you? No, really. There were such long queues at the drink stalls that we nearly died of thirst. Okay, let's go. But let's go for a drink and an ice cream first to give us energy. Honestly, Katie, it's just a walk to the park, not a trip across the Sahara. I know, but I really feel like an ice cream. Okay, we can have one at the Oasis Cafe. That's a really good idea. Let's go in 10 minutes.
Lesson 7, page 37, exercise D. Sometimes we link a consonant sound to the vowel sound that follows it.
Listen and mark the links in the sentences below. 1,
It's nice and cool there.
2,
You'll like it.
3,
We couldn't get a seat in the shade.
4,
You're exaggerating a bit, aren't you?
5,
There were such long queues at the drink stalls.
6,
Let's go for a drink and an ice cream first.
7,
It's just a walk to the park, not a trip across the Sahara.
8.
But I really feel like an ice cream.
Lesson 9, page 39, exercise B. Listen and match two opinions to each speaker. Liam, Jade, Nahid, Ryan. 1. Advertisements can be fun. 2. We pay for advertising whether we want to or not, every time we buy something. 3. Children need protection from advertising. 4. Advertisements should show smarter women. 5. Advertising gives useful information. 6. The government shouldn't allow cigarette advertisements. 7. Advertisements can make people spend too much money. 8. Advertising makes people unhappy with their own lives.
B. Listen and match two opinions to each speaker.
Welcome to Talk Time, the radio programme where you tell us what you think. I'm Salma Shafiq, and with me in the studio are Ryan, Jade, Nahid and Liam. Liam, what are your views on advertising?
I think it makes people discontented.
Discontented?
Yes, discontented. People look at advertisements and they are not content with their own lives.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, people see beautiful people and perfect homes and expensive things in the adverts. Then they think that their families, their homes, and they themselves aren't good enough.
What do you think about advertising, Jade?
I think the adverts at the cinema are often funny or clever or even beautiful, and I enjoy watching them.
Nahid, what's your opinion?
I think advertisements are a waste of time and money. They cost a lot to make. And who pays the price in the end? We do, whenever we buy a product. If companies didn't spend millions on advertising a product, the product would be cheaper.
What do you think, Ryan?
I agree with Jade that adverts can be really fun, and I also think they're useful for telling us about new products. I mean, without ads, we wouldn't know about new products, new restaurants, or new cars.
Do you think there's a bad side to advertising?
Yes, I do. I think they make people buy things they don't really need. I know someone who bought a new camera after seeing an advert. He didn't need a new camera. He never uses it.
Nahid, have you ever bought something you didn't need because of an advert?
Yes, when I was a kid, I always bought the crisps and sweets and chocolates that were in adverts on TV. They were very bad for my teeth. They shouldn't make adverts that are specially for children. Children are easy to persuade. The government shouldn't allow advertising that is aimed at children.
Do you want to add anything to that, Liam?
Yes, I think all governments should ban cigarette advertising. In some countries, young people see cigarette adverts and they think smoking is cool and attractive. Smoking is bad for your health. The cigarette adverts should show sick people in hospitals, not attractive people smiling at parties.
Good point, Liam. Jade, have you got anything else to say?
Yes, I don't like the way they use women in advertisements. The women in adverts are never very clever. They're pretty and sweet and they smile a lot, but usually they don't have good jobs. In adverts, women are always cleaning their houses and washing their children's clothes. Why can't we see smarter women working in hospitals and schools or in the government?
Well, that's all we have time for today. Do you want to take part in talk time? If you want to tell us your views on something, give us a ring on 0874.
Lesson 10, page 28.
Listen and read.
Hello, Anna Crosby here. Who's speaking, please?
Hello, Mrs. Crosby. This is Amar.
Oh, hello, Amma. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Mrs. Crosby. Is David there, please?
I'm afraid he isn't, Amma. He went out with Rob at about 8 this morning.
Did you say with Rob?
Yes, I think they were going fishing. Rob's father was going to drive them to the lake.
Oh, no. They must have forgotten about the match.
No, they knew about the match. I heard them saying they had a match at 3.
But it's 3:15 now, and they still aren't here.
They might have had a problem with the traffic.
But why hasn't Dave phoned? He's got a mobile. He always has it with him.
He must have left it at home this time.
They can't all have forgotten to take their mobiles.
They must have. Typical. When those 3 go fishing, they forget about everything else.
Test 1, page 45. You will hear some information about a sports club.
A. Listen and complete the notes.
Hello, Palm Tree Sports Club. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. I'm interested in joining the club. Could you tell me a little more about it?
Well, what would you like to know?
First of all, is there a swimming pool?
Yes, there is. We have a 50-metre outdoor pool.
A 50-metre pool? That's great. And do you have any classes?
Yes, of course. We have fitness classes every day, as well as swimming classes and yoga.
Have you got any tennis courts?
Yes, we've got some very good tennis courts and tennis coaches.
How many courts are there?
We've got 6 outdoor tennis courts and 2 indoor ones.
And what are the club opening times?
Weekdays we open at 7 a.m. and close at 10 p.m.
So weekdays you're open from 7 in the morning to 10 at night?
That's right.
And weekends?
On Saturday and Sunday we open at 8 in the morning and close at 9 in the evening.
How much does the club cost?
It's £40 a month.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
The full price is £40 a month.
Oh, is it the same price for students?
No, students pay £25 a month. And another thing, at the moment we are doing a special promotion.
A special promotion?
Yes, we're giving away free guest passes if you join before April 30th.
What do you mean free guest passes?
Well, as I was saying, if you join before April 30th, we give you 15 free guest passes. With a guest pass, you can bring a friend with you to use the club completely free.
So I can bring a guest free 15 times?
Yes. Shall I send you an information pack?
Yes, please. That would be really useful.
Can I have your name and address, please?
Yes, I'm Adam Saleh. That's S-A-L-E-H.
And your address, please?
13 King Street.
Did you say 13 King Street?
Yes, that's right. 13 King Street, London SW14 9DR.
Can you repeat the postcode, please?
Yes, SW14 9DR.
Okay, Adam. I'll post that to you today.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Goodbye.
Further practice 2, page 52. Exercise B.
B. Listen and check. 1,
R,
2,
E,
3,
U,
4,
A,
5,
O,
6.
I.
Section 36. C. Listen and practice the pronunciation.
About. Correct. American. Turn. Bird. Person. Or. Water. Court. Or. Foot. Put. Would. But. Cut. Come.
Section 37. D. Listen and check. 1,
Turn.
2,
Foot.
3,
Nut.
4,
Person.
5,
More.
6,
Taught.
7,
Become.
8,
Sister.
9,
Couldn't.
10.
Worry.
Section 38. E. Listen. When you hear the number, read out the word. Then listen and repeat. 1,
Football.
2,
Funny.
3,
Dirty.
4,
Enough.
5,
Understood.
6,
Floor.